Whoa.
Suyo, Rafaela, okay.
Suyo, Raf.
Because I thought that they were hiding this last pick for a potential Rafaela mid.
So is this an artillery mage like a Farsa? Or Juiced Kimi?
Do you think it's safe to pick Farsa here?
I think it's relatively safe, yes. With a Belleric next to you, the Suyo can't really get to you, right?
Yeah, I think more damage would be very handy.
If damage, then go Novaria, no? It's safer.
Or Gord.
Oh. Hardcore overcooking. It can't work though. That's why the security is so good.
Okay, it's just in.
They're trying to triple down and make sure that already you put Albert and Suyo, and now you make sure that everyone that Albert wants to go on has a way to escape, right? The Mia ulti, the Crimson Beacon.
Yeah, they're in a sweep, clean house on Evos after their loss. Let's see. Let's head over to the Land of Dawn.
Game number 3. Is it in the mist? If Evos take this game, there's a chance. We're already seeing some crazy picks here. Rafaela and a Suyo Mia debut.
Yeah, it's definitely a bit of an odd combo. Moise is gonna be careful though. The Tushin in the lane definitely is still very bully heavy.
Bro.
What's wrong?
Navi win. Erlan didn't use the right skin.
Wow.
Priorities.
Straight up, man. Disappointed.
Skins do get wins.
Continue, Rashi.
Well, only one tenacity for Evos for the most part. I think it's pretty standard runes, right? Battle emblems and battle spells. So W though with the Puisa together, probably attempting to get more surprise stuns. We'll see if the team even gets ahead enough to try and attempt plays like that. Right now, it's a pretty even game. It's just some trades in the mid lane.
I'm wondering how the Rafaela plus Eudora actually works here. You do see a little bit more, movement speed that has helped Albert quite a bit. Drian as well is a lot more sustainable in the lane, unable to get the poke down. You can see GZ caught quite low, so that is going to force them back in a way. They can't play as aggressive as they would like. They can't go for invades onto Albert either, and there's even a forced recall for GZ here in the first few minutes of the game.
Ooh, an attempt over to the Lizard as well. Rendy gonna help. Apro might be pulled back. Ooh, gets away barely from that. Regen procced the lethal ignition, canceled it, and Rendy, will he be able to take this? Oh my god, almost a steal from Cars, but Rendy gets it on time. Now does he go for the Death Touch Welcome? He's gonna be stunned up, throws out the missiles. Now, lands on the wall. That is, the Dino. His tooth probably hurts from that, no? Thrown a Ruin, Rendy should be okay. And Dory walks up, never mind, he doesn't want to, right, he used the flicker earlier. First blood over. And a good escape for Cars.
I call it a dentist, man. That was unfortunate from Rendy.
I felt it, man.
But again, it's decisive, right? And they did get a turtle. So far, not too shabby. But certainly the output potential of the Hirara is looming in the back of their minds. But Albert, all things considered, is doing a great job just farming, just stealing, right? He's actually on the gold advantage.
By the way, I've never seen that lane before. Wait a second.
Oh, massive Rather drive by Apro into Mueza. And even the knock-up now with the Lantern Flare, but they go in and then Doryu's able to out-target him on the Thunder's Wrap, but Drian, W, puts the W in his name on that tree. Erlan now with the muddles on Chize. Drian on a double.
Beautiful, beautiful assist over onto Erlan. Unfortunately, he was unable to get the kill over. It actually went to Drian, both of them, but it's great. It's great for the mid lane. It's great for Drian as well to propel into more damage items, but again, Erlan and Mia. How is this lane supposed to function?
Oh, that's painful. But yeah, it should just be Erlan winning in the trades against Zeon. I'm surprised Zeon isn't losing out in this lane. Like, I think Erlan's scared to trade just because, there you go, this is what should have happened all the way from the start of the game. Just the muddles thrown out, skill 1, and then boom, 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 boom. But he's, hold on. Yeah, he hasn't been able to utilize it too much.
Okay.
Right, the additional range with the muddles. But for Zeon though, I think he's happy to just play the lane passive for the most part, just clearing when there's ganks and all that. 10 seconds to go here for the neutral objective. It's not even gonna try and pull the trigger again with Afro. The flicker isn't really available any longer. I think he needs to save it for counter engage.
Right now, Albert's still not in the area, so they are gonna try and buy some time for Albert to come back. And I'm pretty sure they want to try and contest for this second turtle. It has helped the snowball a little bit here with a 1,000 gold lead almost.
2-level lead on Albert.
Wow.
Big chomp. Could be into the, Wrath of the Dryad, Holy Baptism. Oh, Cars just deleted. Now the red tree as well. Doryu.
Huh?
How did he win that? Albert with a Soul Sever and the red tree missed it against Andoryu. W and Doryu with a steal.
2 levels ahead. You literally just mentioned it before they went in for the team fight and the objective taken.
That's crazy.
Able to get that. What? They're going for the invade now. Albert's taking a camp away from Andoryu. But wow, Andoryu from game 1, game 2 now.
Oh my god, he's gonna get blocked. Oh! Albert turns it around with the dash in and Doryu now. Just a bit of poke. Well played.
And Suyo ultimate potential. Drian W trying to zap down the tree. Again, the Eudora does a surprising amount of consistent damage.
Oy.
Oh, what?
Chain CC.
What?
Oh, the Holy Baptism and the Ball Lightning. Then Albert with the Quella.
Man, Andoryu overestimated the invulnerability. Gonna lose his orange for it. Cars is powerless to stop it.
He was unable to do anything there. And we're taking a look at the items. We do see a 1,000 gold lead for Albert, by the way, on top of Andoryu. So aside from the level gap that we're seeing between both junglers, wait a second, that's the ult even utilized onto Afro, but we do see that there is a 1,000 gold gap between the two. Already Fury Hammer and the War Axe as well.
Only Hunter Strike for Andoryu on the Hirara, and again, not a lot of setup, it seems like, right? They're planning on having a big moment here, but I really think most of their game plan revolves more so around Xeon compared to Andoryu.
So when does Xeon come online on the Mia?
Well, at the very least, Swift Trinity would be nice. With 2 items, he can kind of participate and be enough to not be ignored, right? But with the Swift Trinity, I think that's where people will really respect his presence in a team fight.
Okay. It's already a very risky pick here in the Mia. We're going to see whether or not it actually pays dividends in this next upcoming turtle fight.
He's scaling.
Now it's the dance. Randy is controlling on the Barats.
Barats scaling.
3-level gap. If Andoryu gets this as well, that's chaos.
Albert jumps on 3 on W, but I think he hesitated on the play. Soul Sever, the retribution from Albert now thrown to ruin. From Cars into the Wrath of the Driver, the chomp comes down, and now it's gonna be the throwback into Andoryu. Albert was able to wait in time, and now it's gonna be airline on Cars. A big win again for Evos. Perfect execution on that turtle.
Interesting, man. I mean, Randy was all in the front, and he still found the window to jump onto Andoryu, get the chomp on him. Now we are looking for some kind of retaliation, but man, all the while Albert is just active. He pieced out real quick once he understands that the sequence is over.
I think he took orange as well.
And he took the entire wave up top. Now he goes on. Oh my lord! I thought Jize was done for, but it's a Purify and a Crimson Beacon now it's the Mia Xeon. All right, they don't want to go for the cut. I thought they would just cut it and look for the turret take. Guess they have no minions.
It's back to the slow game, and that usually still favors... I feel like earlier it was favored Navi, but now they really seem to be struggling to deal with Evos. They tried to go for that combo play before, and Evos survived it, right? And they really can't afford to do so again, so I think they're going to wait for Xeon to really come online.
Because it feels like even if they get the combo down, like between Afro, between Cars, something that we saw, I think in our first match, yeah? The problem is, where's the damage follow-up coming from? Like, the only person to follow up is Andoryu, and I feel like Evos understand that. So every time Andoryu goes in, tries to follow up with Burst, he always gets taken out. It's very difficult. They need to wait for Xeon to get to the power spike, and as it stands, Xeon only has the 2 items, Corrosion and as well as the Golden Staff.
And it's yet another steal right there, Returna. A dash forward into the retry, straight up, taking it away from Andoryu.
Clean steal, and Airline is about to pick up a turret down here as well. Slowly but surely, the farming space for Navi is going to go down. And this is the exact opposite, right? They wanted to control Albert, but Albert is the one that's essentially corralling them. Now with the Lord in the picture, this is a bit more costly.
Oh, just a queller, a bit of poke now. Lantern flare by Jize. Airline holding it in, the missile's not landing. Randy really wants to go for Big Chommy. Goes on Apro. Erlan's still there. Thunder Ruin coming down now with a flicker as well. If he's able to find 3, but the Holy Baptism blocks him down. And Drion is able to get the killing spree with the Thunder's Wrath, as that's another for Albert. Unstoppable. Swinging the sword. Gets away. Now the Queller into mid. Apro out of range.
It's so difficult, I feel like, in these team fights, right? Zeon trying his best to deal out the damage. Single target against AoE and the range coming from Erlan. It feels like there's no opening.
Yeah, and this Mia pick is looking hella sussy right now.
So Trinity for the Melissa instead of the Mia. It really feels like for Navi though, Cars and Afro are on the same page, but everyone else not so much. Right? They're really zoned out by Randy, by the rest of the team, and they keep getting split up.
Oh, Big Chomp on the Belleric. Now goes for the stun as well. Now the Thunder's Wrath. He's not even able to move. Not a single skill used up, but Randy's gonna fall now as Erlan pops into Muddles, and Albert is right there to capitalize. Erlan with a jump in again, and the respawn of the Barats for Evos.
How annoying is that? You think you have an advantage and you think you could utilize over it, but the fact that Moeza can respawn, it's annoying. It makes calculations kind of iffy. It makes it kind of off. And now the Lord is marching in the bottom side. All 3 lanes are pushing in favor of Evos. They're going to go through these turrets like flies.
And they do have a pretty good siege with Erlan on the Melissa. It's not super short range. So Navi, without really any long-range deterrent to stop Erlan from taking turrets down, it's going to be difficult.
Not impossible with the Mia. Uh-oh! The missiles pulled them back, but not far enough for them to go for the chomp. Lord's gonna be cleared out. They still have okay clear with the Mia. Up top, it's Andoryu looking for the trade onto the tier 1. Randy throwing out the missiles. Now even going for the chomp. Zeon is right there, dealing poke. Knows he has the insta-purify with the ultimate Apro. Talking to the wave. Throwing up Ruin. Attempt from Cars. Albert just gets away. Now Cars is caught and has to flicker out of the way.
Ooh.
Technically, it was enough for them to buy time and for them to clear. Technically. They don't get anything out of it. And technically, they don't even have damage as well to follow up on it, because Zeon, as it stands, still is standing on 2 items. His 3rd item hasn't been built yet, and we do have a We Notice by Gopay. This marks the return of Mia and MPL ID after last being used 1,300. And wait a second!
Oh, Albert! Oh, almost got the read! Even through the flicker. But it was CW who used it in Season 10. It was Aldo who drafted it. Now, it's Aldo against his pick.
His own pick.
And, Cars. Be careful there. That was sketchy for Zeon though. He flickered towards the direction of the Queller.
Yep.
Could have been bad. It is still bad right now though, with a 9k gold lead for Evos, 2 base turrets down.
Finally.
Not a lot of ways for Navi to get back in this. It has to be some big combo, right? But now that Evos understand that, I don't think they're gonna allow Navi to get some easy combos. They're gonna force Afro or Cars to at least expand the flicker. And if they do so, Zeon can't really follow up.
What does Mia go next? Does she go Malefic Gun? Because like right
now it's Wind of Nature.
So she goes straight Wind of Nature, but does she usually have Malefic Gun?
Yes. Once you get to a point, you will go Malefic Gun. It's the Trinity build, by the way, just like Iman at GOTF.
It's like the lack of range. It's really hurting Navi now.
All-time 2010 Lord kill for Albert. Man, this is looking smooth for Evos, man. They can just keep cruising like this. Navi, there's definitely some pressure on them to do something. Do they want to risk it before the Lord, during the Lord, right? The risks are so high right now.
I think they can afford to wait, no? They just need to wait unless, of course, someone is out of it in position.
Whoa.
Like right now. But do they want to punish? Andoryu is trying to buy time to make sure that the bottom lane doesn't crash at the same time.
It's not worth it to chase Andoryu. They might as well just go for the siege right now. 4v5, even better. Jose holding in. Big chop right now with the flicker and the throwback. Thunder's Wrath coming down. It's asking me to throw in a ruin, landing on 4. But it doesn't matter. They're all just way too ahead. And ladies and gentlemen, it does seem like we're going to our 3rd Game 3.
For the 3rd time